Welcome to it, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 5 of Ibola Lasemzansi, a South African football podcast with me, your host, the original, Tony G. So, a lot has happened since our last episode. Like, a lot has happened. I haven't been posting a lot lately. So, it's been 3 weeks since my last episode. And for that, for whoever was listening, like, to me daily, I apologize. Like, a lot has happened. A lot has happened. Even this episode, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to finish it, whether it will be out, but I'm just hoping by Friday it will be out. And it's gonna be different because, like, a lot of people really let me down. Yeah, I think I can put it like that. But then, like, we move. We move. So, I even had like a show prep because this this episode has a story, and that's a story for another day. So, pardon me if you might find this episode, I don't know, unepisodically, like it might not seem like my episode, but hey, it is my episode. So, um, Orlando Pirates, the Dstv Premiership is coming back tomorrow. I'm recording this on Thursday, and hopefully I'll be done by Friday, and this will be out. The Dstv Premiership is coming back tomorrow, and God, we've missed football. So tomorrow, Mamelodi Sundowns are going down to Cape Town to play Cape Town City, which is gonna be like a mouth-watering encounter. It's gonna be thrilling. So, and we're there for it. And actually, I want us to start at Soweto, go Orlando Pirates, because I remember, I think it was episode 3 or 2, where Orlando Pirates announced the coach, and I announced that they announced a coach, but then I didn't really dive too much into it. So I went and did my homework on the new Orlando Pirates coach, Jose Riviero. I went and did my homework, and I'm here to share with you what I found and what I think he's gonna bring to Orlando Pirates, how I think he's gonna affect Orlando Pirates. And yeah, so as we all know, the man mostly was an assistant coach down at Finland. So he only got the big job in like 2019 at Intertuku. It's FC Intertuku. Yeah, where he managed the team for like 2.5 years or something. He took charge of 102 matches. So that was his only main job as like the head coach, because most of his jobs were as assistant coach. So he managed the team from 2019 to 2021. So in 2019, his team finished in second place, earning themselves a UEFA Europa League playoffs qualification spot, which was impressive. Because he I think it's safe to say he played in the Europa League, even though it was the playoff. Mara, he played in the Europa League, and he also finished in the last 16 of the League Cup. So it didn't really have a great cup run, but they had a great domestic league run because they finished second. Finishing second, yes, you're the first loser, but at the same time, you were better than the rest. Not considering the league winners. So that was Intertuku's season in 2019. And then in 2020, they finished second again. Sounds like some Timano here in South Africa. Like a team that he's going to coach. So in 2020, they finished second again, earning themselves a UEFA Europa Conference League spot this time because of all the UEFA coefficients and stuff. So he finished second, which is consistent. But I'm sure the team would have surely liked him to improve on last season's second place finish. So he finished second again, and like they narrowly missed out on the League Cup this time, losing 2-0 in the final to HJK. So they finished second in the league, and they went to the final of the League Cup, which they lost in the final, which is impressive. So it was a really great season. It was a really great second season. And like the third season, he didn't coach all of it. He didn't coach all of his third season. So in 2021, his final season, when he left the club, they were down in fourth place. They were in fourth place, and they were out of the League Cup. They were out of the League Cup, losing to last season to the team who beat them again last season. HJK. They lost in the quarterfinals. I think it was the quarter or the semifinals. Because yeah, that information is kind of bleak. So during his 2.5-year tenure / 3-year tenure as head coach of Inter Turku, I'd say he done a decent job. He really done a decent job, and yeah, he might have not won any silverware, but he came close to winning silverware. But I feel like I've seen this movie before. I've heard this story before at a team that he's gonna coach, because Orlando Pirates, they have a tendency of having great seasons. Mara, they finish in second place, they go to finals that they don't win. So seems like they are match made in heaven, because they have the same characteristics. Whether they are gonna help each other to improve on like their finishing touches, because both of them, it's not that he's not like a good coach. He is a good coach. It's not that Orlando Pirates is not a good team. It is a good team. They just need to touch on their finishing touches. Both of them, they need to improve each other, touch on their finishing touches, and who knows, maybe they might just dethrone Mamelodi Sundowns in the Nedbank Cup, because we're definitely not taking league, because I don't see nobody dethroning Mamelodi Sundowns in the league. So maybe in one of the cups, maybe, just maybe, you never know, or they might regain their Carling Black Label Cup. You just never tell. You just never tell. So I went into further assessment of his tenure at Inter Turku, and like in his 2.5-year tenure, he averaged 1.7 points per game and finished second 2 times and finished in the top 4 in all his years in charge. So in all of his years, he's never finished outside the top 4. He's never finished outside the top 4. He finished second in second place 2 times, and he averaged 1.77 points per game, which is a great figure. Because it's only second to HJK in the league. So during his tenure, he was only secondary to HJK, which is understandable, because they are the big hitters in the Finnish Premiership, so in the Finland Premier League. So it was to be expected. So I kinda analyzed some of his lineups and formations while he was at Inter Turku, and I looked at it and I found that his preferred formation is a 3-4-2-1 formation. He likes playing 3-4-2-1, so he would play with like 3 center backs, and then the 4, it's like 2 wing backs and then a D6. It's like 2 wing backs and then a D6 and then a central a 6, and then the 2, it's like the wingers, the number 8 and the number 10, and then the 1 is the striker. So he likes playing with like a big target man. So he likes playing with a target man, which actually made me wonder, because before Orlando Pirates announced Jose, they signed Evanga, who we all know that Evanga is a target man. So, and we see that Jose likes playing with a target man. So, which makes me thinking that maybe Orlando Pirates have been chasing this man for a while. That like they've just been quiet about it. It hasn't been in the media. But it makes me think that maybe, just maybe, they might have been chasing him for a while, and they might have talked to him, or like, hey, yo, bro, what kind of system do you play? What kind of players do you want? And then he was like, I like playing with wingbacks and then a tall number 9, because the last time Orlando Pirates played with a tall number 9, I think I mentioned this in the previous podcast. Like, I don't remember. Like, I can't recall straight out of the back of my mind right now. But it's been a long time since they played with a target man. So this season, this transfer window, they went and got not just 1 but 2 target men, because they also got Evidence Mahopa. So which plays into the fact that maybe, just maybe, they might have been chasing this man for a long time. And some of the players they signed, like, he might have had a say. Like, maybe not have a say as in like specifically who, but the description of the players, like maybe when he described the players, he's like, I want a tall man who's gonna be able to dominate the defenses, who's good on the ball and who's gonna be able to play the wingers into channels and then go back into the 18-yard area and finish, whether it's a header, whether it's a loose ball, whether it's a volley or some. So I think we're gonna see a change in Orlando Pirates style of play. It might not happen in the first match, but I think we're gonna see a change because normally Orlando Pirates plays with a traditional back four. They play with the traditional back four. Last of last season, it was Tyson and then it was Happy Jele when they were both fit, and when Tyson was not on his run of making mistakes, it was Tyson, it was Happy Jele, and then it was Paseka Marco. Sometimes it was Wade Joster, and then on the left it was Innocent Mayela. So they used to play like a traditional 4-4, kind of 4-3-3. They played a 4-3-3 because in the middle they'd play a Linda Mtambo, who they didn't really play that much. And I'm glad that Linda Mtambo left Pirates because he wasn't really getting much game time. And Linda Mtambo is a proper player, like he's a baller. How a baller like that doesn't play at Orlando Pirates, I don't know. Maybe it's this thing of them having like multiple coaches. Our screamer, our whoever. Hey, club politics. Let's not get into politics. Mara, so yeah, that's just how I see Orlando Pirates coming this upcoming weekend. Actually, tomorrow. Let me just say tomorrow because I'm gonna release this on Friday. So that's how I see Orlando Pirates shaping up tomorrow. How they are playing tomorrow. We're gonna see, like, if you're an Orlando Pirates fan, expect something different. Expect a kind of more direct, more crosses into the box. More crosses, because, yeah, that I'm certain they're going to pump balls into the box to find Evanga and Mahopa if they play. So they're going to be more boxes played, more balls played into the box, and there's going to be like too much wing play. I don't think the ball is going to play in the middle of the pitch as much as they've been playing in the past seasons. So yeah, we're gonna see a different Orlando Pirates, and I'm curious about this one. I just can't really wait for the league to start. I can't wait for Saturday. I can't wait for Orlando Pirates, Morocco Swallows. We all know the original Soweto Derby. So yeah, that's how I see it. Oh, and there's also this stat, like, I made a stat actually. I didn't come across it. I made it. I made my research and came with this stat. I came up with this stat. So, since 2012, Orlando Pirates have had 6 foreign coaches. Like since 2012. That's like 10 years ago. In the last 10 years, Orlando Pirates have had more than 6 coaches, and 6 of them were foreign coaches. And all of those coaches, except for one, have never won a trophy. So since 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, up until now, Orlando Pirates have had 6 different coaches, foreign coaches, and only one of them has won a trophy, and that was Joseph Zimbabwe recently winning the MTN 8. So I don't know how running a club works because I've never run a club. Marawena as a club owner, you can see that no, this system is not working. I'm busy here collecting foreigners, Mara, they're not winning me anything. So why not give local people a chance? When you give a local person a chance, you gave Coach Mandla Ngigaze a chance. I'm gonna talk about the Coach Mandla Ngigaze again. You give Coach Mandla Ngigaze a chance. He takes you to the final of the interclub competition, the CAF Confederations Cup, and you demote him. What do you want him to do? Relegate you? I mean, that doesn't make sense to me. And the fact that you keep going back to Europe, where the coaches you've brought in have not yielded results. So basically, you're just hoping for a miracle. I feel like Orlando Pirates are just hoping for a miracle. Like, they're just swinging all over the place and hoping to hit something. Because I feel like they're grappling at straws now. You've had 6 different foreign coaches, and you see that, no, man, it's not working. Why not give it to somebody local? We have Abu Dance Malisela. We have Lekronolo Siema, who've done wonders at Free State Stars, did wonders at Nah, it's we have John Maduka who did wonders at Royal AM. We got the coaches. We got the coaches. So why they are not being given a chance, I don't know. Mara, at the end of the day, it's not our club. Maybe the owner of the club there at Orlando Pirates knows what he's doing, and we're watching from the sidelines. And yeah, so that's all I wanted to say about Orlando Pirates. And I'm so sorry. Oh, and I met my nigga Tim's place. Hey, yo, Tim, what up, dog? So he sponsored me with an Apple. So shout out, dog. Shout out, dog. You man, you sponsor now.
Yeah, shout out to the guy who produced the Apple.
Yeah, who produced Apple, dog? Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs, yeah, Steve Jobs.
Shout out, even though, yeah.
Big up to the homie.
So now I want to move on to Mamelodi Sundowns because, like I said, a lot has happened since our last episode, and we saw Bafana Bafana number 1 goalkeeper Ronwen Williams moved to Mamelodi Sundowns, moved to a goalkeeping division that was already packed. That is already packed. Like that is already. So Ronwen Williams just went on to fit the puzzle. I don't know whether he's gonna make part of the puzzle. I don't know, but I just really hope he fits into the puzzle because Bafana Bafana need him. Like Ronwen is an outstanding goalkeeper, and he was getting all the game time at SuperSport United. And I don't get why you'd move from a SuperSport to Mamelodi Sundowns when you are the national team number 1. Well, unless if it's for financial reasons. If he moved there for financial reasons, then I totally get it. But financial reasons aside, his place at Bafana is gonna be in jeopardy right now because Ronwen played all the games at SuperSport. He played all the games. Like, he was assured that he was going to play all the games. So he had all the game time he needed. He got all the experience. He got all the fitness. So now, moving to Sundowns, his game time is going to be limited. That's if he's even going to have game time. If he's going to have game time, it's going to be limited. So I feel like that's going to affect his stance as Bafana Bafana's number 1 goalkeeper because you have a Veli Mutwa at Amazulu who's having game time. You have a Bruce Vuma who is promising to have some game time at Kaizer Chiefs. Like, I don't get how you move from SuperSport to Sundowns from a footballing perspective. Like, from a footballing perspective. But from a financial perspective, it makes sense. Hey, man, black nigga, go get all the money you can get. So, but from a footballing perspective, it don't make sense for me. So, you guys will tell me what you think about Ronwen Williams moving to Mamelodi Sundowns, and how you think this will affect his stance as Bafana Bafana's number 1 goalkeeper. So still on the subject of Mamelodi Sundowns, they reportedly because it's reported, like, they haven't confirmed that they did what they reportedly did. So they reportedly paid 33.7 million for 23-year-old Chilean international midfielder Marcelo Allende, who was playing in the Uruguayan First Division. So Sundowns, January, they go fork out 20 plus million on one of the best and youngest, most promising midfielder in the country, Tebogo Mokoena. In early June, they get also one of the best and promising upcoming midfielder from SuperSport United again, Sipho Mbule. And 3 weeks later, they go to South America and fork out 33.7 million for Marcelo Allende, which is a good thing and a bad thing, because this just shows that at Sundowns, like, they're always looking to improve. Like, the coaches are like, yeah, Mara, we have Mokoena, Mara, we can be better. Like, they're always trying to improve themselves and push themselves. Mara, I feel like in the long run, it's competition is healthy, but at the same time, some competition is not healthy because you took a Tobo Mokoena who was starting to break into the Bafana lineup and brought him to, and who was getting all the game time, just like Ronwen Williams at Super Sport, because like these players were first team players, like they were the first names on the team sheet. So you take Etebo Mokoena, Esipho Mbule, who were playing, well, Mbule not so much because of the saga, but before the saga we know he was playing, and come and put them on the bench because you can't fit all of them. We already know that Andile Jali, who is the best holding midfielder in the country, is part of a midfield three if you're creating a midfield three. We already know that Andile Jali is here. So now you got a Marcelo Allende, you got a Tebogo Mokoena, you got a Sipho Mbule, you got everybody in the midfield. Oh, and Muthobi Mvala. Big shout out to Muthobi Mvala. You got a Muthobi Mvala, so like, who's gonna play, who isn't? Sharp, Fere, you are gonna play like most matches, Mara, you need to have a core. You need to have a core, because let's say Tebogo Mokoena is not part of your core. Like, he's part of the rotational system. Like, he went from playing like 40 games a season to playing 25 games a season. So his game time is limited. He's not gonna be happy. Or if it's a Sipho Mbule, or if it's an Allende, or if it's a Grant Mahaman, like that's gonna affect them in a bad way. So like, so competition is good, but at the same time, some competition is, I guess it's Sundowns. So, oh, a lot has happened, and like big things happen. A big thing happened ever since our last episode. A big shout out to Banyana Banyana on winning their first ever women's AFCON title, because they've been to the final 5 times and they lost 5 times. They've been to the final 5 times and they lost 5 times. So this is a huge achievement, because Banyana are actually what South African football should be. I'm always gonna keep emphasizing on this point. Like, Banyana are everything South African football should be. So Banyana won their first ever AFCON title, and it was an amazing, majestic run. It was a majestic run. They won 6 out of 6 of their matches. They scored 10 goals and conceding only 3 goals, which is amazing, because winning a tournament is fine. But winning a tournament is fine. Winning a tournament unbeaten is aight. Mare, winning a tournament unbeaten and on 100% record, like that's amazing. That's amazing. So I've seen some stories in the media, and I just really hope they're not true. I just really hope Banyana will get their money, will get their bonuses, will get their dues, and yeah, I just really hope Banyana get paid, man, because they played their hearts out in Morocco. Like, they earn their strides and they earn their millions. Like, I feel like actually every player should get 1 million rands. How every player is not getting 1 million rands because South Africa has shit ton loads of money that we don't even know where it's going. So Banyana should get their millions, and shout out to them. So this is the last part of the podcast, because I just really, it's kind of been a crazy episode. I'll tell the story some other time, not now. So let me just finish, and yeah, this has been one of the Not So Me podcast episodes of so far. Like, it's crazy. So like I mentioned, the season is starting on Friday, and yeah, let me just give the matches, who's playing who, when, and yeah, we all go do our thing. So today is Thursday, and I'm recording this on Thursday. Tomorrow it's Friday, and like the Dstv Premiership starts. So what happens tomorrow is that last season's runners-up, Cape Town City. They host the defending champions, Bafana Bafana, Mamelodi Sundowns down at Cape Town at the Cape Town Stadium. So Sundowns, I'm assuming they are resting. Oh, this is Friday, so I'm assuming they are on their way to Cape Town, and I think we're really in for a spectacle. And if I had to call this one, I'd say we'll get an opening day thrilling 2-2 draw. I think we're gonna get a 2-2 draw. So the following day on Saturday, neighbors Orlando Pirates ezimnyama nyenkani with a new coach and a new captain and a new everything play host to Swallows FC in the original Soweto derby at the Orlando Stadium, which is a game I really want to see. I just really hope I get to be able to go down there at the Orlando Stadium and see the original Soweto derby and see the new look Orlando Pirates and how they do. So yeah, and then at the same time, simultaneously, Marumo Gallants, the Spear Boys will welcome the Wineland Boys, Stellenbosch FC, who are fresh of their first ever top 4 premiership finish, because they had a stellar campaign last season. So they're going down. They're going up. Actually, they're not going down. They're going up to Polokwane, Peter Mukaba, which is my hometown. So shout out Polokwane, shout out Peter Mukaba, shout out Marumo Gallants. So Stellies are gonna go up to Polokwane to battle it out with Marumo Gallants. And then we got Lamontville Golden Arrows who will be hosting the new boys on the block, the Rich Boys of Durban, Richards Bay. And then later on in the day, fresh off their top 3 finishing their debut season, we all know who they are playing host to. Their victims, because seems like Royal AM just victimizes Kaizer Chiefs nowadays. Royal AM are playing host to Kaizer Chiefs. So like Kaizer Chiefs, they called on the cops this time. They called on Trent 111. They dialed 10111. They called on Arthur Zwane. Whether Arthur Zwane is the man to turn the tides, whether Arthur Zwane is Arthur Zwane, like is what Kaizer Chiefs need, we'll see how it starts on Saturday. And then later on in the day, like the final match of the day, the team of choice, Maritzburg United, they'll have no choice. Mara to battle it out with the Porcupines of Sekhukhune United, Babina Nuku. So Maritzburg will host Sekhukhune down at the Harry Gwala Stadium. And then on Sunday, there are 2 matches. The Rockets, TS Galaxy, down in Mpumalanga. The Rockets, they are fueled and ready for takeoff. But for now, they're just going to have to wait and welcome Amazulu, because Amazulu will be coming to Mbombela. So they'll have to do battle, and then we'll see whether the Rockets or Usutu will come out on top. So, and to finish the weekend's round of fixtures, Matsatsanza Pitori, who lost a few of their stars and the core of their team. We'll see how they fare against the Chile Boys, who a new look Chile Boys, who actually gained some players, opposite to SuperSport, who lost players. The Chile Boys and like 16 players. So we'll see how it goes when SuperSport United play host to Chippa United at the Lucas Masterpieces Moripe Stadium. So we'll see how it goes. And yeah, I only predicted the opening game because it's so hard to predict the PSL. Like, I don't want to put myself on the spot. So unless you guys put me on the spot for the second or third round fixtures, I am putting myself on the spot. And so yeah, that's been it. Episode 5 of Ibola Samzansi, South African football podcast, with me, your host, the original Tony G. If you've been with me up to this far, I know my nigga team has been up to this far because he doesn't have a choice. He has to listen because I'm busy blabbering here. His ears are open. So if you've been with me up to this far, thank you so much. Please, if you're on Spotify, follow. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that stuff. So this has been Ibola Samzansi with me, Tony G, and we out.